How's it going, everybody? It is Ryan and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are on Assetto Corsa once again and we come to the F1 2017 Ferrari, which is a DLC on the Assetto Corsa platform, and you may have noticed we have a glorious halo system on the car, as of course the halo is coming into this year's F1 season and beyond, and it'll be interesting to see what it's like to drive. The track we're doing it on today is a mixture of two and merging them into one. It is the Nurburgring 24-hour layout, so it includes the Grand Prix layout and the Nordschleife for 8 minutes of torture, death and carnage expected. If you guys want me to do any other classic tracks with the modern car with the halo, then let me know in the comment section below and I will do it, and whichever one gets picked out for the next video will be given a shout out in the next one. So if you've got a great track in mind, let me know in the comment section below. But without further ado, it is time to head to the track and see if we can last decently around this track with the halo. This shall be fun. Let's see how we get on. Right guys, we are ready to go. We're in the pit lane, about to die probably in this session, but we're going to try and do at least a couple of laps to get a feel for the circuit and then go full guns blazing on our actual proper run. So we'll see how it goes. I'll leave a link, by the way, to the Halo mod in the description for you guys to go and check out if you've got a Assetto Corsa. But also let me know in the comments below what you think to the Halo in general. Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing for the sport? I would love to hear your opinions in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's go out. And the first half of the circuit is the Grand Prix layout, which a lot of you will know, but with a little twist to it as well, as you'll see momentarily. Very shortly, because you normally go down to, you've got a couple left, double left-handers, but we're going to go straight to the chicane, which is the Nurburgring 24-hour layout, which is the closest thing we can get to using the whole of the track. So we'll go to the right normally for the short layout of the combined circuit. So we're going to do the full-on 24-hour layout for this challenge, and have a feel for what the halo is like. And at the minute, it's not too bad. Maybe it's because it's an open circuit, this one, so you can see the apexes a little bit more, but we'll see how we get on. But so far, it's the first time driving this car actually on iRacing. It's at a Corsa, so it's going to take a little bit easy to start with. Oh, lots of oversteer. Oh my lord. Okay, that's interesting. We're not running any setup on this. It's just the standard baseline set that you get on this car on a Assetto Corsa. So we'll see how we get on. But I would love to see this circuit back on the calendar. But, I've also left a poll in the eye annotation on your screen, guys, for what track you want me to drive next in this little mini-series I'm going to be doing. So we're going to be throwing this car around multiple tracks, could be current or classic ones. So I've left a few in the eye annotation above your on the screen on the right-hand side, where you guys can vote for what track you want me to do next. And if you got any other suggestions, guys, feel free to leave them in the comment section below as well, as I would like to do a little mini series on this, because it's going to be interesting to see how we get on around here. So it's good to get nice classic cars around, you know, modern cars around this almighty classic track, which has caused some massive crashes over the years, and it is very scary to drive. So we have this little jump. There's a little bit of a lift through here, and we get it through there up to 8th gear. We'll probably rev it out on the main fat long straight we've got coming up very soon, but for the time being we're just going to take it easy on our basically our outlap really. But see how we get on anyway. But the Nordschleife is a scary track. I've been around this in real life. It is scary as hell. But with a halo, it's even more scarier, because you can't see the apexes like that. I can't see the curb until I have to pull all the way to the far right hand side just to see the corner. Oh, this is going to be scary. This is, you know, if they ever did F1 here again, I would feel sorry for anyone who's driving it. It'd be great fun to try and drive it, but it is scary. Oh my lord. Anyway, we're about a quarter of the way through the lap already. So we come to the very tricky section coming up here. It's very tight, narrow, and lots of corners coming at you thick and fast. Lots of right, left-handers coming up here. Nice sweeping right-hander here. Nearly lost it there, nearly bottled it already. This one's very blind, and then we're going to come now to a very fast right-hander, but I have to lift off a little bit before we now do some heavy braking into a hairpin right now. So you've got to be very careful here not to lose the car on the back end a little bit. Oh my god, back end got a bit loose as we come now towards roughly nearly the halfway stage of the lap already. It comes quick and fast, and we nearly clipped the wall there, but luckily we got away with a little bit of side damage on the side pods, but we're a bit okay. Now coming on to one of the fastest parts of the circuit coming up very shortly, which has a very tricky left-hand corner, and again we smashed ourselves into the wall. We got away with it just about there. Anyway, taking it a little bit easy here as we're going to now take this hopefully flat out, but I doubt we will in these 2017 cars with the Halo added on, but we'll see how we get on. But it's very fast, this section. We're coming up to the blind left-hander coming up now, which is scary as hell. It's right here. You've got to lift off a little bit, shift it down to 7th gear, and we've got to hopefully nail this corner. This is another blind corner. You can't see the apex of the corner. And then you've got a heavy brake here to the first of the carousel sections. There's 2 of them, and I'm going to be interested to see how we take this line. So we're going to take the bit on here, and no, yep, we can take it. We've got to be very cautious though not to lose that back end. Apply the power on, but we're in 3rd gear, so the tyres won't spin up as much as possible. But this is scary. They're going uphill as well. You can't see much of the track actually, so it's quite scary prospect this is. But I've got to say, so far, not doing that bad actually. Apart from a couple of nearly taps with the wall, we've got away with it actually. So this is, I'll tell you what, I would highly recommend this. The 2017 Ferrari car is part of a DLC for Assetto Corsa, so you have to, I think it's about £5 for the Ferrari, and you get other Ferraris as well, classic F1 Ferraris as well, along with some car-based Ferraris as well. Coming to a very tricky corner, this one. You've got to get your apex line absolutely spot on to perfection. As we're going to have a little bit of a jump here, as we just go a little bit loose there. Have a little bit of a jump, a little bit of a shift down as well. Not the best line if I'm honest. And over the curbs as well, taking a lot of curbage there, which will slow us down. Got a little bit loose there when we're dropping downhill there, but we're coming to the end of the lap now. Very shortly, good famous part of this circuit here. Lots of caravans and tents. Good for viewability for the spectators. For the 24-hour race here, coming to the 2nd carousel. Get over that curb. Ride it very nicely there, and now we're going to come on to the longest part of the track, the fastest part of the circuit. A little bit of a shift down, it's going a little bit wide, back end slides up, but we're good as we're going to now go on to the longest part. This will be perfect for DRS actually, overtaking, constant overtaking galore down here, but we can now relax, we can chill for a tiny bit. We can see the castle with the top right hand there. You can see beautiful part of the circuit, that one, and a great vantage point for the majority of the circuit from that point. It's brilliant. That's the tourist section where the normal people, the public, can come onto the track and have a drive. But of course, we'll not be focused about that. We're coming to the end of the lap then. So we survived 1 lap already of the combined layout. And look at that, I could not see anything through there. It is scary as hell. But now we've got a heavy brake. A little bit of a back end that got loose there. And back to the Grand Prix layout. So that is 1 lap completed of the Nordschleife. And it's quite a long one, as you can see, about 7 minutes. Oh my god, it's scary. But anyway, let's see if we can take normal F1 lines here if we can. So we'll go into turn 1. Not going to take the apex there because we've got this corner coming up. Just got the exit wrong there, but we sort of got the entry right. But I'm going to try and take a little bit more back end. Just went a little bit loose there on power, so we've got to be careful on throttle inputs. Oversteer as well. So I think this setup's a little bit oversteery for me. Let's try and get that apex if we can. Get on the power straight away. Keep it in 3rd gear. So we're going to try and take the Schumacher S flat if we can. Just a little bit of a lift. But it's okay for now. The baseline set's not particularly good on downforce, but as again, just setup not feeling it there, but a little bit more easy on the power there. Back end slides out a tiny bit, but let's see how we get on the second half then of this combined layout and see if we can survive at least. That's a poor line there, Ryan. What the hell was that? Oh dear. But we're okay. We're just going to take it easy now. Let's see if we can survive the Nordschleife section of the circuit. So far, it's not too bad. Just try and nail it there. So far, I love this section here. This flow of corners just comes left, right, left, right, left, right. You just got to be so precise on your braking and when you accelerate as well. But I just love this first bit of the Nordschleife section. It is just brilliant to experience. Then you've got this little jump here. We're going to take it flat in 7th and just a short up to 8th gear. As we're going to go a lot faster through here. We're already up 2 seconds already, so that's pretty damn impressive for us there. But whoa, got a little bit of grass there. You've got to be so careful. We'll take this flat in 8th, and then we're going to try take this in 3rd gear this time. Try and get as close as possible to that curb. Not take too much of it because the back end will get loose. Now for the fast part of this half of the track. Over the curbs, downhill as well. We're going to be picking the speed up really quick through the gears. And another blind section again, and we're going to take it easy through here and just get on that power as early as possible. Short shift to the 3rd just to reduce the rear traction from spinning the tyres up and spinning us around. And so far, not too bad. Coming then to the tricky section again. Trying to keep it cool. We do indeed keep it nice and easy. As we get that on there. So, very tricky this part. So many blind corners. As you can see, take a little bit more speed through this fast right-hander. Coming into the hairpin section again. It's going to shift, drop it to 1st there. Just get a lot of turn and then up to 2nd very quickly. Again, to stop the rear end backing up. See if we can get this corner right for a change. We do indeed a little bit of a downshift there that I shouldn't have done. But we're all good now. So we're going to now head up towards the one of the fastest parts of the circuit again. Going to get the braking zone right here. Try and not hit the wall on exit. It like opens up, then it just gets narrower as the exit, when you hit the exit of the corner. And we survived that one nicely. So we're going to go through here. Very quick, fast flowing section, this one. And see if we can take some of this flat. We'll try and do the blind left-hander coming up very shortly. Completely flat if we can, but I've got a feeling we may have to lift through here with the setup we're running here today. But, yep, I had to lift through there. Just doesn't feel right flat there. And I was going to smash myself into the wall. And short it up to 8th gear. Completely flat and then heavy braking. Back end goes out a tiny bit, but we're good. As we carry on to the carousel section. Back end goes out again over the curbs, as I mentioned. Not really advisory to take the curves. We're going to take the carousel. Alright, I guess, but we get pushed up a little bit high. And we're good again. But here we go then, last half of the lap then. Let's see how we get on around this part. Taking it cautious through here. Just come up to very quickly these corners, this last half of the lap. A little bit of acceleration, then braking. Then it's a turn. Then you brake it again. It's another turn like this, for example. You've got to nail it absolutely spot on around this circuit. As we'll see how we get on as the back end goes out again, just a tiny bit, but trying to avoid the curbs as well. Some of the corners you can clip, but some of them are like this, for example, just a little bit high on elevation, and it will just unsettle the car and you'll get pushed off the track, and that's not what we need, of course. Back end goes out again. We managed to survive it just a tiny bit as we come to the jump again. As you see there, the revs just go meow, and that is not what we need. Nailing this part of the lap then. We're coming to near the end of the lap now. As we're going to try and take this nice and smooth, and we have done absolutely. And I've got to say, I've actually been impressed with my run here on the Nordschleife section. I've got to say, I've nailed every corner. And I've not crashed on this lap as well in the Nordschleife part, which is really good for me, as I normally like to bottle events and whatnot, but here, there's a little bit of problem there with visibility for the halo, but it's been not too bad actually on the Nordschleife. But we have got other tracks in mind that, and you guys as well, can recommend. Again, any track recommendations, leave them in the comment section and I will do it in another video, guys. But again, as I said at the start of the video, the link to the Halo will be in the description, guys, for you to check out for yourselves. And this is it's been alright, actually. It's been not too shabby for us here. But going to the lap, let's try and get this around about 6 minutes 50 if we can. That will be actually not a bad lap, actually. On the combined layout will be awesome to do. We're going to try and take this last corner, nail that one on the power early. Back end goes out as we're going to come up to the line, and we're going to try and get a sub 650. We do indeed, a 649.5, and that we've actually survived actually very well, I've got to say. But thank you very much, guys, for watching the video. And again, if you want any track recommendations of your own that you want me to feature in the next video, then let me know in the comment section below which ones you want as well. But until next time, guys, make sure to like the video and subscribe as well for more F1 content, guys. But until next time, have a fantastic day, and I shall see you soon for another stream or video. Until then, have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, guys.